So I try to stay away from posting like politics on my channel and stuff, but I'm all for voicing opinions, standing up for whatever you believe in, but we can't fight fire with fire. And what are you getting across when you're screaming and not letting somebody else like speak? Like when people are in an argument, they're both trying to prove their points. They're both trying to speak their mind or whatever. Not just in politics, but just in our everyday lives. Like we should go into thinking like, look, whoever we're arguing with or whoever has different opinions, they might know something that we don't know, and we might know something that they don't know. So why don't we just both learn and sit down and just calm down? Because I'll be thinking, I'm like, bro, God is going to replay that. God is going to show you, like, your life is going to testify against you. There's no doubt about it, bro. God sees and hears everything. Conversations you can't hear, actions you can't see, but it just goes to show that God's coming soon, man. We're moving into a world like, don't be fooled into thinking we're going to have another good presidency. Please don't be fooled, because they're trying to cover up the fact that they already have Amazon One inside of our grocery stores, and you need to scan your hand before you need to go into a grocery store. They're covering up the fact that China and Russia and all these other BRIC countries are going to annihilate the US dollar, whether we have another president, Republican or Democratic president. Bible prophecy will fulfill. It's only going to get worse from here. So don't be fooled and think everything's going to be handy dandy with whatever president gets in, or this guy named Vivek or whatever his name. Don't get fooled. By all means, if I end up being wrong, I'll take that and I'll learn from it. But come on now. Let's be real here. Let's be real. The devil will disguise himself as the angel of light. They did it. Barack Obama did it. Biden did it. Clinton did it. All these Illuminati elite people did it. There's no such thing as a presidential election. They got to go through rituals to see who's going to be president. There's no such thing as voting. I'm just going to say that right now. And on my YouTube, there's a video of a ex-Master Mason level 33 where he says that they do rituals. Let me tell you something. The devil is always trying to copycat Jesus. And he's also trying to steal, kill, destroy. The Rothschilds, they have this thing called a shake and bake. You don't have to believe me. You can call me crazy, call me conspiracy theorist. I don't care. I honestly don't care what you think. As long as I got confirmation from God, I don't care. I don't care. But we call this thing called a shake and bake. And what they do is they sit down with the devil, because the devil can only be in one place at one time, right? Now, if y'all think, oh, the devil is in the United States or the devil is in Russia, what country has the World Health Organization, CERN, and all these big organizations? The CDC? Switzerland, right? Okay. Constructive. Just follow along here. If the devil can only be in one place at one time, and the Rothschilds are in like the Europe area, they do this thing called a shake and bake. He gives out the agenda to the Rothschilds pass it down to the Rockefellers, and the Rockefellers pass it down to the 6 big companies that own the water, electric, real estate, media, music, entertainment. Then they pass it down to their puppets, the actors, the artists, the news anchors, the politicians. Then they pass it down to the people who are getting deceived. Then they pass it down to the kids. Then they pass it down to the kids' shows. It's a whole cycle. Get the spirit of discernment. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled, because at first I was like, oh, maybe we might have a good president in 2024, but nah. Just remember, the devil is trying to copy everything. I have another question. And let's start a conversation in the comments. Please, let's start a conversation in the comments. If we have multiple political parties, then why do we only have to pick between Democratic and Republican? If we have multiple political parties, when you fill out your driver's license and you get to pick whatever political party you represent or whatever, they got like what the Green or something, they got like Libertarian, I don't know. Why don't we only have to get to vote for two? Let's start a conversation. Let's start really revealing what's going on here. I'm not the smartest guy, but I got a lot of stuff to get off my chest. So get in the comments, show some support. I'm going to keep doing this. I don't care if I get banned. I don't care if I'm just going to keep making them. Follow my YouTube. Get on my YouTube. Get in the comments on my YouTube. I got my testimony up there. I got all that up there. And then if something goes wrong with this TikTok account, we know who did it. And I got my Instagram and my Snapchat and all that. Just get in the comments. If we have all of these political parties, why do we always have to pick between two? If we see biblical prophecy, for those who can see and those who can hear, if we see biblical prophecy, why are they trying to make it look like, oh, we about to have another good president? Get in my comments.